So, Bronte, welcome to Pop Rock Radio. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you going?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for joining me. I got to say, when I sent the invite out, I didn't think that I'd get a response, and I'm so happy I did.
Yeah, I appreciate you reaching out. Yeah.
That's great because your new song. I just got to get my notes up. I do know it. Can't help myself. It's been playing in my headphones. I actually woke up to it stuck in my head a couple of mornings ago, or yesterday morning, and just couldn't get it out of my head.
That's great. I'm also so sorry.
Oh no, I love it. I reckon it's a great song. Is it getting picked up very much?
It's kind of hard to tell, like it's been played on Triple J and Unearthed. It got added to Unearthed rotation, which was great. But other than that, like, you can't really tell when it's played too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been getting a lot of love on it, and yeah, I am really happy with the response that I've had from my community.
Yeah, no,
it's been great.
It's a great song. Yeah, totally in love with the song. It's just amazing. I heard, where did I hear it? Because what happens is we've got our radio station, our internet-based radio station. We used to get our music from AMRAP.
Mm-hmm.
And we got kicked off of AMRAP because we don't broadcast like a normal radio station would. So we don't get access to their music anymore. And I'm trying to remember how I come across. I can't help. I think I did a sneaky look, and then
I did upload it to AMRAP.
Yeah, I think I did a sneaky.
I actually think I accidentally uploaded it twice.
Yeah. It's there twice, but I think I had to listen to the beginning of it. Then I think I went, must have got it on Spotify. I had to listen to it on Spotify and SoundCloud, and I think it wasn't on Play MPE, was it?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, we've got it. We've been playing it and totally loving it, and we've set you up with a profile on Pop Rock Dizzy, which is really good. It's one of our high performing profiles. Everyone's looking at your profile, which is absolutely awesome.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Now, you've been around for a few years. Your first single, 2022, you're from Kiama in New South Wales.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's the journey been so far since 2022? It goes back before that, doesn't it?
Oh, well, I've been writing songs since before then.
Yeah.
I released my first single, 2022. And it's been a wild journey. I started out with quite different music. It feels like that anyway. Eve's Lips Make Me Want to Cry. Obviously, my first single.
Great song too, by the way.
Thank you. It was quite like surf rock, and then I jumped on tour with the Terrys, which are obviously like a surf rock band. Now I'm on obviously a pop rock radio station, and I am definitely shifting more into that genre. So it's been really fun finding my sound. I started, like, my first single was released when I was 19. So I've had a lot of personal and musical growth within that time, and just all of the amazing people that have kind of jumped on board since as well it's been great. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Now I want to quickly jump back to Eve's Lips, which was the first single back in 2022. In the video clip and in the song, there's a line that goes something like, "It looks like there's some." What was it? I had to sing. It's the part of the song where it says, "I thought about you ever since we got chips."
Yeah.
In the video clip, right? In the video clip, you're sitting there and you're at a table at what beach was that? Was that in Kiama? Was it?
It was in Kiama Downs.
Yeah, because that's south of Sydney, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So you're at Kiama. You're doing the video clip. You got that part of the song. I've been thinking about it ever since we got chips. There's chips there. There's something else. There's something else in the chips.
It's a scallop.
A potato. I was going to ask, is it a potato cake or a potato scallop?
It's a scallop. I'm from New South Wales. It's a scallop. Yeah. My dad is from. He grew up in Melbourne, and he would say potato cake, but yeah, it's a scallop.
I just wanted to make sure that we were because I grew up in New South Wales too. I grew up in Campbelltown, which is inland and up a bit from where you are.
Yeah.
And
I know where Campbelltown is, but definitely a scallop.
So now I'm in Perth, and over here is potato cake, but I'm like, no, it's a potato scallop, potato cake.
Potato cake. I don't know why there's some like in a rivalry within me where I'm like, it's not a potato cake.
No.
Get unreasonably upset about it. Yeah.
We'll just quickly jump through your discography. You got Eve's Lips 2022, Your Mum 2022. I had to listen to that, and I just again, like, I'm a big fan, so I'm going to love all these songs anyway. But Your Mum just blew me away. I love that song.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Yeah. I Hate Birthdays 2023, Taylor Swift 2023. And then in 24 you had Changed Loving You and Hey.
Mm-hmm.
And then so far that's like 2 songs every year.
Yeah.
But now you've got 2025, Can't Help Myself. Is there another one coming?
Yeah. So I stuff, working with some new people. It's exciting. I've been doing heaps of writing and collaborating with some different producers lately. And I'm really excited for what's to come. So we'll be probably looking at a release in another couple months.
Oh, sweet. And would it be the same sort of sound? Same sound as Can't Help Myself?
Similar, very similar. I'm definitely going much more down the kind of like pop rock vibe. I'm really, really enjoying it. And I'm working with some amazing people, and it's very exciting.
With because I really want to talk about Can't Help Myself. Have you got time to talk through the creative process of Can't Help Myself, and how do you?
Yeah, so I Can't Help Myself was actually that was written in the studio on the day. So I had 2 days it was co-written with Fletcher Matthews. So I worked with him on Your Mum for the first time, and we worked together on Hey, and then we wrote this one together again. He's phenomenal. And I had just come back from India. I was in India for 3 weeks. And India kind of came after a bit of a tumultuous time. I'd just broken up with my ex-partner. And I was, going on this trip away kind of brought some things to the surface where I realized that I was, I'd broken up with this person to be like, I need to work on myself, obviously among other things, but I really wanted to learn to be alone. I'd been in a relationship since I was 19, which just felt like way too young to me. And I found myself getting stuck in this cycle of just seeking male validation. I broke up with this person to further explore my queerness as well. But I was it was a quick fix. It was an easy fix. And instead of doing the real work, I just fell into a pattern of self-destruction. And, it's never long-term having that validation from other people. But it feels so good and it's so sexy, and you get to feel good for a fleeting moment. So I felt like I couldn't help myself. And I kind of, when I was away, I'd written a bunch of stuff in just my journal that I was keeping at the time. And we kind of went in to the studio, and, it kind of naturally my process when I'm writing new songs with producers around is we'll often have a chat about kind of what's going on. And this kind of came up, and there were the line I Can't Help Myself was already written in my journal, and a lot of the lines that we used actually were already in there. The idea of needing to be pretty all the time and needing people to think that you're pretty, and so that all happens quite naturally.
It's it's something that people can relate to.
And I find that when I do my best writing, it's coming from the human experience rather than a specific situation.
So when you went to India, was that for business or pleasure? It was a holiday?
It was for pleasure. I went with my family, and we went on a yoga retreat and then did some traveling.
Oh, the yoga
was
retreat would have been nice.
needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it was beautiful.
Do you get out performing often? Do you do shows and do you get out touring very much?
Absolutely, yeah. So I am playing my next kind of run of shows. I'll be supporting Friends of Friends at the Lansdowne.
Yep.
I'll be doing a headlining night there as well. Part of like an after dark event that the venue's running. And I'll be playing at the Winter Wine Festival in Gerringong on the 8th of June. So that'll be really fun. And then we'll try to line some stuff up. I'm going to Europe actually in August. So there's the, stay tuned.
Tell you what, are you going to Europe for work to record?
I'm going. It's a bit of a mix of business and pleasure.
Yeah. I'll tell you why, because I spoke to Tara Formosa about 2 weeks ago, and we speak semi-regular with her music over months and over weeks, and she went from Melbourne to Malta, and is her music is being she's having more success releasing music there, and it's been picked up in England, all throughout Europe. She's breaking into the US. It's amazing, and here in Australia, it's like I was speaking to you right now, and you're in over the east, but over the west, we're in the same country, and half the people over here would a large portion of the population over here probably wouldn't have even heard of you. It's
interesting. I have kind of, with Help Myself, I've released it a little bit differently, and I've been kind of getting some more like insights on where it's performing well. My top performing country for the song was Japan. It wasn't even Australia. So it's interesting how it all works. The Australian music scene is one that I haven't cracked yet. I don't understand it fully at all. There's so many artists where I, especially just like young female queer artists, that really just aren't getting the recognition that they deserve. No. I don't know if it's like, I don't know what it is, but I really hope that we can start to, uplift more people like that who are doing different things. But there's a beautiful kind of pocket, especially that I've seen in Sydney, where the community is really, growing around those people, and it's such a supportive community. And I've kind of just started to get into it a little bit, and I feel the love.
Because we being pop rock radio, I'm personally myself, I'm big into pop music. I love pop music. My kids tell me that I've got the music taste of a 12-year-old girl. Nothing wrong with that, but but they reckon just because I'm into all this
12-year-old girls run the music industry, in my opinion. What would we have if we didn't have 12-year-old girls? Young women who made the Beatles, who they were. It wasn't all of these guys going, I'm too cool for this. Like, we underestimate young female consumers. Absolutely.
I reckon, because look, if I won Lotto, this is what I'd do. I'd be going all around Australia, and I'd be getting all these young pop artists and getting a bus, I don't know, and just touring around Australia, going from city to city, and just putting on show after show after show, because the music, the talent in the music is just phenomenal, and the songwriting skills. Like your songs, your music, Can't Help Myself, Hey, Changing Love, No, Change Loving You, Taylor Swift, I Hate Birthdays, which is another great song. Your Mum, which just blows me away, and Eve's Lips, which is a great song, great film clip as well. So, people should get in on YouTube and have a listen, or have a watch of those as well. But there's so many great songs there. And if we had a busload of other pop artists, because I know there's pop artists here in WA, I know there's pop artists in South Australia, Melbourne, Queensland, man, you could put on a huge show. Huge show.
Absolutely.
And it'd be successful too.
100%.
Yeah, we just got to get those mainstream radio stations to start playing more music.
Yeah, obviously I haven't been in the music industry for that long, all kind of moving into this genre for very long, but it's important for mainstream radio stations to play these artists, but it's also like, you know, having them on your festival lineups, having, you know, it's part of the entire industry's job to include people. That includes other bands who are in different positions. If you're on a lineup and you see that it's like the entire lineup is just the same 5 white guys, you know, it's your job to then say something or do something about it or advocate. And I think a lot of people are doing that, but a lot just aren't because they don't need to as well.
Yeah. I totally agree there. So, but another thing, like you go on Triple J and you put your music on Triple J, there's only so much volume that Triple J can pump out. There's only so many songs an hour, and the amount of music that's coming out when you look in places like AMRAP and bits and pieces and the media releases we get every day, there's so much more than one station can produce. It's
absolutely
crazy.
There's so much good music being made, and it's such a different time now as well because music is so accessible and people can put out music so easily. It's easier to discover artists and it's easier for them to get out there, but it's also like
easier to get lost in the crowd
to like find if you're just listening to radio.
And like Spotify.
That's why listening to smaller radio stations is so great, and listening to community radio stations and like supporting the artists that are in your community and uplifting them that way.
Too easy. Well, I've got my pink cards here, right? Now what these are 10 random questions that we asked our guests. And they're 10 questions that no other normal adult would ever ask another normal adult. And the listeners are doing it on camera.
Here we go. Yeah.
All right, are you ready? Okay.
Yes. Yep.
What was your first pet?
It was actually a mouse. It was a mouse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Name?
I forget what his name was. It was a little white mouse. It was my brother's, and then he gave it to me because he didn't want it.
Cool.
I can't remember what his name was.
What's your favourite colour?
Pink at the moment.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is I'm just going to give away all your passwords. So, what's your favourite colour? What's your your favourite milkshake flavour?
Oh, chocolate.
Chocolate.
Although I don't really have milkshakes. I don't drink dairy, so.
No, that's all right. It could be an oat shake.
Love it. Most cafes will not do that, but chocolate all the way.
Oh, why?
For sure.
I prefer oat milk over anything else, and like
it's great. I'm a soy kind of gal, personally.
But anyway, what's your favourite song to sing in the shower?
Oh, that changes all the time. But at the moment, I'm kind of in my sad girl era. It's The Greatest by Billie Eilish.
Yep. Going off track. This is not part of the pink cards, but off track. Do you ever sing, like, go into the shower and just sing silly lyrics to silly things and turn it into a song, a proper song?
Yeah. There's definitely songs that have come from like my shower kind of thoughts. Yeah.
It's amazing how many people actually do that. It's crazy. I do it myself, and I haven't released any music. But hey, what's the best pickup line you've given or received?
Oh my God, I don't know if I've like received many pickup lines or given many pickup lines. To be fair, it is a funny phenomenon. Like after shows, I will have people come and like try to talk to me.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and I don't know. My set is very like queer coded.
Yep.
Obviously, I sing a lot about like liking girls, and I will often have men come up to me, love them, great. So happy you're at my show, and they'll try and like kind of be like, oh, you didn't really like, you didn't fuck my mum, did you?
Oh.
And I will say, I mean, out of my French,
that's a
sorry.
song. That's a song.
But it is in the song.
Yeah.
And I'll say I did, actually.
Yeah.
I did. And then they kind of just give me a blank stare. Maybe that's the opposite of a pickup line for me.
Yeah.
It's like a thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't get the memo, kind of.
Yeah. Easy connection to be made there, but no. Hey, name a place you want to visit before you die?
Ooh. I really want to go to Central Australia.
Yeah.
I would love to explore more of Australia. Some of my family lived out there, lived in Alice Springs for like a portion of their life, and my dad, who's also a musician, was quite connected to like a few bands in that community there. So going there would be amazing. Yeah.
Yep. You could be like Priscilla, but in reverse. We just get a bus and get all the girls on the bus.
Yeah.
Done. Job's on.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey.
Please. You love Priscilla. Yeah.
What is your spirit animal?
Ooh. Look, I won't say spirit animal. I really love cats.
Yep.
Cats.
I've got to make sure that's not one of the questions.
I think they're such assholes. It's great.
Yeah. Who is your celebrity
They're not
crush?
needy. It's good.
Nah. Yeah. Oh, I've got two needy dogs here. They drive me
Billie
crazy.
Eilish.
Billie Eilish?
Yeah, Billie Eilish.
Yep. Favorite subject at school?
What was my favorite subject at school? I had a few. I really enjoyed school.
Yep.
I loved legal studies and I loved environmental science.
Yep.
Those were probably my favorites. I mean, obviously music, and I did drama as well, but yeah, they were great.
What's something you can't live without?
Something I can't live without. It's not something, but I can't live without my siblings or like my family. I'm really close to them. My sister keeps me from going insane every single day. She's so incredibly grounded.
Oh, cool. This is the last question. I reckon I know what this is, but the answer is, but we'll see how we go. How old were you when you knew you wanted to be an artist?
Oh, probably like 4 or 5. I was obsessed with Missy Higgins and I was obsessed with Avril Lavigne. So I would just always be performing, and then I started like properly writing songs maybe when I was like 7.
Yeah. How does a 7-year-old write songs?
I don't know, like my first boyfriend when I was in primary school.
Yeah.
The girls I went to primary school, like I'll see them around Kiama, and they have on occasion still sung some of those songs back to me.
Oh, cool.
It was quite disco. It was like disco pop vibes.
Because that was going to be a question I was going to get into. Was how did your school friends and people you went to school with, how do they react when they hear your music and on the radio or on Triple J, and how do they react towards you?
Yeah. Oh, I've had like great amounts of support, and it's only been love. It's been I was always the like look, I had a bit of like a rough go in school. I was the loud girl. Like I couldn't shut up. I think is that.
Yeah.
But it is really nice to, I don't know, come out of that and have a lot of support.
Yeah. We're having we're getting a few glitches through, so I might speed up the interview because looks like you're dropping out.
Makes me feel like I maybe wasn't.
Oh, I think we've lost you. Are you there?
I haven't moved. I don't know why that would be. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're losing you.
It is glitching a little.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, what we'll do, we'll wind up.
Sorry.
You're back. No, you're back. You're back. There you are.
Am I back? Okay.
Yeah, you're back. Yeah, yeah, moving. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's just
Cool.
another issue I've got with in Australia. The internet is supposed to be really good, but it's bad. So, yeah.
No, not very good. Yeah.
It's all now. I've been thrown now with all the glitchy bits. It's all been thrown, but no, it's been great. So, you got some new music coming up in a few months. You're going to do that. Any shows? Any chance of coming to Western Australia?
Oh. Yeah, I would love to in the future. I really would. Yeah. You're bloody far away.
Yeah.
I would love to. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. It's on the cards.
The questions are going to get really weird now because I'm just trying to get back into my train of thought before it all went glitchy and things. So, yeah, what's it like growing up in Kiama? Because I know from my experience, it's like a little coastal town, isn't it? Oh, I think we've lost her again. At least we lost her on a smiley picture anyway. So I don't know if Bronte can hear me or not, but it's dropped out. So hopefully, it's popping. She's almost back again.
Freezing again.
Yeah. Look, what I might do, we might wrap it up now and just say cheerio and thank you very, very much for joining us. I know the internet's getting a bit glitchy and it's really horrible.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's great. I've got to get you back. Gonna have to get you back and chat more because it's great having you on the show and hopefully we get your music out and about a bit more. Oh yeah, we've lost her. Anyway, there you go, folks. It's
been awesome. Thank you so much for having me.
That's all right. We got the last bit in anyway. So, no, cheers. Thank you very much.